Good evening, 5th grade parents. I am here with your first video, and we are going to talk about adding and subtracting fractions using money. So first of all, we think about the coins that we have. So we have a $50. You think about if I have one $50, then you have 50 cents. So we have a half and 50 hundredths. They are equivalent. Equivalent means they are the same. They're the same amount. If we have a quarter, if we have 1/4, we need how many of those to make $1? We need 4 of those. So we have 1/4. Our numerator is our top number, and that tells us how many we have. And then our denominator is our bottom number, and that tells us how many we need to make a whole. So 1/4 is equivalent to 25 hundredths. If we had 2/4, that would mean that we had 50 hundredths. 2/4 and 50 hundredths are equivalent. Also, we know that 50 hundredths is equivalent to a $50. We've got a dime. If we have one dime, we have 10 cents. How many of those dimes does it take us to make a whole dollar? It takes 10 to make a whole dollar. So 1/10 and 10 hundredths are equivalent. They are the same. A nickel, that's worth 5 cents. If we have one nickel, we have 5 cents. It takes 20 of those to make $1. So 1/20th is equivalent to 5 hundredths. A penny, if we have one penny, we need 100 of those to make $1. So 100th, that's not equivalent. That's just 100. That's all we have. So this is our money fractions. So if you step over here with me, I've got some problems, and you guys feel free to pause my video and zoom in on the anchor chart. I'll also take a picture of the anchor chart and I'll link it as well for you. But our first one is a half plus a 1/4. So old school way, I know we like to get those denominators the same, but when we're talking about money, I want you to think a half. If I have a half, what do I have? Well, if I have a $50, I have 50 cents. And how much do we need to make $1? Well, we have to have 100. So 100 cents. 50 hundredths is equivalent to a half. So we got our denominator as 100. A 1/4, if I have a 1/4, I need to think, what coin do I need 4 times to make $1? Well, I need 4 quarters to make $1. If I have one coin, I have 25 cents. And 25 hundredths is equivalent to a 1/4. So now my denominators are still the same. I still have the same denominator. And I just think of 50 cents, that's 2 quarters, and 25 cents is 1 more quarter. So 3 quarters gives me 75 cents, and my denominator stays the same. 75 hundredths, you guessed it, if I have 75 cents, I've got 3 quarters. So 75 hundredths is equivalent to 3/4. All right, let's try one more. Let's just, because I can't control my board over here with the mouse, let's just do a 1/10 plus a half. Okay? So I need to ask myself, if I have one coin and I need 10 of these to make $1, what coin am I talking about? Well, I need 10 dimes to make $1. So if I have one dime, I have 10 cents. So 10 100ths is equivalent to 1/10. A half, we just said that a half, if I have a $50, I have 50 cents. And I need 100 pennies to make $1. So now I'm just going to ask myself, because now my denominators are the same, 10 plus 50 gives me 60 cents. My denominator stays the same, so I have 60 hundredths, and 60 hundredths is equivalent to 6/10. So this is our first video of adding fractions with money. probably on Friday, you'll have another video and we'll get into subtracting fractions with money. And next week we'll get into clocks. So stay tuned. Thanks guys. Let me know if you have any questions.